Hello dear students, today we will see the topic data models. First type of data model is object-based logical model. These models are used in describing data at logical level and view level. There are many different models such as entity relationship model, object-oriented model, semantic model and functional model. Very first is entity relationship model. This model is very important concept in database management system. Based on the perception of real world consisting of a collection of basic objects called entities and relationship between these objects. That means ER model is based on the perception of real world entities and the relationship between these entities. Now we will see what is exactly entity. For example, person is an entity and accounts are entities. Entities are described in a set of attributes. So entity can be any real-time object, entity can be person, entity can be any object, entity can be a place. Now what is entity set? A set of all entities of same type. What is relationship set? Set of all relation of the same type. Overall logical structure of database is shown by ER diagram. How the database is organized or how the relations of tables in the database is there. Which table is related to which table? That is, which entity is related to another entity, that is shown by ER diagram. ER diagram is the graphical representation of entity and the relationship between the entities. So first of all we will see how ER diagram is shown by different symbols. These symbols are also called as components of ER diagram. Very first component is the entity. Entity is indicated by rectangle. Then each entity has some attributes, or we can say each entity has some properties, and these properties are indicated by oval shape or ellipse. Diamonds represent the relationship among the member from each of the several entity. That means what type of relation exists between two entities is shown by diamond. Lines are also used in the ER diagram. These line indicates the link between two entity sets. Along with these basic three symbols, that is rectangle, ellipse and diamond, there are and link, four are there. There are some another symbols or components of the ER diagram. First four we have already seen, that the rectangle indicates entity, oval indicates attribute and diamond indicates the relationship. Simple line indicates the link between two entities. The next symbol is double oval or double ellipse. That double ellipse indicates the multi-valued attributes. What is multi-valued attribute? For example, the attribute which has multiple values. That means the attribute have more than one options, like your contact number. There are more than one contact number for a particular person. So your contact number can be multi-valued attribute. Dotted oval represents the derived attribute. Derived means it has been derived from another attribute. Example of this attribute is the age. If we know the date of birth of a person, we can easily determine the age. So this age of the person is the age is the derived attribute of the person, and that is indicated by dotted oval shape. Double line represents the total participation of the entity. Double rectangle represents the weak entity. Weak entity is nothing but the entity which requires another entity to represent it. Double diamond represent the weak relationship. Another next figure indicates the composite attribute. Composite attribute is the combination of two attributes. That means the attribute itself has some another attribute. For example, person's name. Person is the entity, name is the attribute, but this name has also multiple attributes. Like our name can be again divided into three parts, like first name, middle name and last name. So this name attribute can be indicated by composite attribute. Similarly, our date of birth can also be the composite attribute, because date of birth can be represented in terms of month, day and year. And last represent the key value. In oval, if there is underlined word, then that underline indicates that is the key value, or it indicates the primary key of the table. So this is how, or these are different components and symbols used to draw the ER diagram. In next lecture, we will see some example of ER diagram. Thanks for listening.